not gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's make or break, something, 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 something. Not gonna write you to stay. Something, 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 something to write you a love song today. What's up? It's your boy Trippy here with another reaction video. This one is Tom Macdonald, titled Whiteboy. Woo! I can tell just by the title it's gonna be controversial, but I know Tom Macdonald's gonna spit his truth, and I know he's gonna spit straight bars, and I know it's gonna be straight facts. So this one was recommended by Joe Buchanan. Appreciate it, dog, and I'm gonna put your name right there down below. I appreciate the support, man. And if you want a song you want me to check out, again, just drop it down in the comment section. I'll knock it out as soon as possible. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this track because I'm pretty excited to hear what Tom Macdonald has to say, regardless of how controversial it is. But man, let's go and get into it. Let's go.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hit my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. And
woo! Woo! It's facts, man. Like he's spitting his truth, and like he's putting things in his perspective. And honestly, it's facts. Like you can't hate on like it. One thing I notice with most people who are not racist within the white community, like they get a lot of hate just because there's other people that look like them that do a lot of things. You know what I mean? That do a lot of racist, or that go into the racist stereotype, and it sucks for the people that's not like that. You know what I mean? It really does suck. But at the same time, like, man, it's a fucked up situation. And I can already tell where he's going with this. And I'm really curious because I want to see the other perspective. So that's why I'm getting more and more excited to check this thing out. So let's get back into it.
Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I like that. I like that. That was hard. That was hard. Even though he didn't say it, that was hard. That was hard. Okay, man, Tom. This man coming with it. He's about to talk some shit. He's about to talk his shit. I already know. But man, let's go ahead and get back into it.
Race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black.
Woo! Okay, that was, that chorus. I mean, like I said before, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Macdonald hooks. I'm not the biggest fan, so I was like, fuck how it sounds. I want to just listen to what he's saying. And what he's saying is tough. That's tough. And honestly, like, do I necessarily agree his viewpoints of what he's saying? No, I don't, because it's a bigger picture. It's way deeper than. But at the same time, like, I can understand why he's saying this. Like, I can understand why he feels this way. So I'm not knocking him for it at all. Like, I'm not at all. Like, I feel him 100%. And like, he has a right to feel this way. So I fuck with this track so far. Man, let's go and get back into it.
And is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me. I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
That was just a fucking hard ass bar. Like, oh my god, I just like that rhymes. Like he said, I don't hate on Tanisha just because her name ain't Stephanie or something like that. And before that, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna run it back. I don't want to fuck it up.
And is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me. I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks.
Oh, let me pause real quick. I like how he dropped the Martin Luther King and Kennedy and we're I think it was a third person, but I think I missed it. But you hear the gunshot in the background. That might just been like some type of like symbolic in a way to them all being assassinated. But at the same time, like we all bleed the same color, man. Like at the end of the day, like that's one thing I don't get, man. Like why people look at other people as different, like because we're literally the fucking same, man. There's nothing different about us when you think about things that actually fucking matter. Nothing. We're all mammals, man. All mammals on this planet, just trying to, survive and make it to the next day, just like the next man. But you know what I mean. But like, oh man, I love his energy. I love this fucking beat. Like this beat is nasty. Like the smooth, you know what I mean. And the way he's attacking it, like I love his flow on this beat. Like I haven't heard his flow like this on a song or a beat like this, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, and somebody down in the comment section dropped it. I think I don't know if it was one of my past videos of yesterday or the day before that, but I just seen it today, and they were talking about how I'm really going to love the different styles of Tom Macdonald. Now I'm seeing it. So this is, man, I loving his energy, man. I'm loving this shit, man. Let's go and get back to it because we still got 3 minutes left to go, and he has a lot of shit to say. So let's go.
Okay, it's fire, but we lit the flame, we siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction.
That was hard. That was hard as fuck. That was hard as fuck. He's pretty much said, fuck race, racist people. I pray for their extinction. I mean, that right there tells you that like Tom Macdonald is not racist. Like I don't think Tom Macdonald is racist at all. But if you look from the outside in without looking at his background, without listening to his music, without actually understanding who he is as a person, you're going to think that off rip just by hearing a certain line, like a certain few bars. But I know the backstory of this man, so I understand why he's asking these questions and why he's saying things the way he's saying it is because that's how it looks to him. And like I understand where he's coming from 100%. 100%. I'm not hating on it. I feel him. Like he has a right to feel this way. And I feel like everything he's saying this song so far is straight facts. Like, and honestly, that's all he does is spit straight facts. But man, anyway, man, let's go and get back into it because I don't want to talk too much. Well, I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to ruin the momentum of the video. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I like to admire good things when I see it, I guess. But let's go and get back into it.
Between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no...
Hey, protect Tom Macdonald at all fucking costs. Protect this man at all fucking costs. Did y'all hear the names he just dropped? He just told the black community who the real enemy is. Like, I don't think they're ready for that, man. Like, this shit was dropped goddamn 3 years ago. Why 18 million views? Why am I not? That one fucking line just made up this whole fucking song, because there's so much truth in that. Like the white man that we in the black community hate is the white man in power. Let's be honest. It's the white man in power. And who's the ones in power? He just fucking, I'm not saying their names. He just fucking said their names. And if you do your research, you know it's fucking true. You know that family run shit. Like, let's be honest. Like, just I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it and put that shit out on the internet. But hey, I'm just reacting to it. You heard what this man said. Like, and if you do your research on them families that he just fucking named, I'm not even gonna fucking rewind it. Like, you just gonna have to catch it when you catch it. But if you did do your research on them families, and let me know what you find out down in the comment section, because, like, man, dude, that protects this man at all costs, bro. Like, if something miraculously, some strange shit happens to him, you know why. Like, cause this motherfucker, that's some shit you're just not supposed to. I mean, it's shit people know about. Like, we like, if people that know, like, you know. Well, let's be honest, you know what's up. Like, you know the people that's in power. Like, let's be honest. You know the real reason why we went over Iraq. Let's be honest. Like, man, that was this motherfucker. But yeah, man, like, just do your, hey, like I said in my other videos, man, just do your research. Do your fucking research. Because this motherfucker is dropping names. Jesus, I can't believe, man, let's get back into it. Because I don't want to spend too much time on that and get, you know what I'm saying? I don't want motherfuckers knocking on my door. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Woo.
Patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy.
I love that. I love that. That's one thing I love about this track right here, is how the first like 2 verses he was putting things in his perspective, or the first like 2.5 verses he was putting things in his perspective. So if you're not, it's almost like he's trying to make you listen to the message. So if you heard that first 2 verses and didn't agree with it, like, and you just, let's say you heard the first verse or the first 2 verses and just click off and didn't hear the rest of the song, you would hate this fucking track and you would not like Tom Macdonald. But I love at the end, in his last verse, to end it into the chorus, was him pretty much just speaking his mind, and how, like, some uplifting shit to bring us together and to get us to understand, and, like, or to get the other side to understand him. And, like, I think that's dope. Like, and he waited until the end to say that. Like, because this is for the people that actually care, the people that's actually listening throughout the whole song. So if you actually listen to the first 2 verses, you got to hear and understand how he feels. So, man, dude, I think that was dope. I don't know, I like the little things, man. Something as little as that. I think that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck, man. Let's clap it up one time for Tom. Clap it up one time for Tom. But yeah, let's go and get back into it because we have 40 seconds left. So let's see what he's talking about.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
Woo! Alright, so that was Tom Macdonald, Whiteboy. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like that track. I really love the beat. That beat was dope as fuck. I love the message he brought out in this track, man. Like, cause if, like I said earlier, if you just heard the first 2 verses, you're not gonna like this song. Like, you got to hear all 3 and actually listen to what he's saying and try to, understand. Really, the biggest thing is that I think people need to learn to have to understand the other person's empathy. Once you have empathy and you understand that, like, you can start feeling people more on an emotional level just from watching or listening or touching, like just something simple as that, understanding emotions. Like, that's the biggest thing. And like, when he was saying certain things, I felt it. Like, even though I won't know what it's like to be like him at all. I never will. But at the same time, like, I felt where he was coming from. So I think this song was dope as fuck. I give this song a 7.5 out of 10. Like, that's I really fuck with this song. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for the recommendation. But this your boy itsTrippyy here. This another reaction video. But go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. And we're gonna catch you guys later.